Morning everyone, welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. If you follow along on our Instagram page or our Facebook page, I put out a post saying that I was going to do a video this week on our YouTube channel about Charlie and his grazing muzzle and an update on Charlie. But as usual around here, nothing ever works out to plan. So yesterday I was on Facebook scrolling, and as my husband told me today, that I'm not allowed to be on Facebook anymore because it causes problems for him. I came across a page. It's called Last Chance Direct Shipped Horses. They're located out in Kemp, Texas. Here, that's only about 6 hours from us here in Amarillo. And they got in 6 draft horses. Actually, a couple draft horses and some percherons and some beautiful horses that were raised on an Amish farm in Ohio and are scheduled to ship to slaughter on Sunday. So one of them was in really, really bad shape. Looks like she might have a problem with her hip and completely, really, really underweight. And there was no way that I was gonna let that happen to this poor horse after working so hard for so long. So this video is actually about rescuing another horse. So I did purchase her yesterday. She is safe. I'm going to put a link in the description below because I know I've had people ask questions on here about horses and if our horses are for sale. Our horses are not for sale, but these horses are, and they still need rescuing. So I'm going to put a link in the description below to the horses that are still available that are scheduled to ship on Sunday. There's a beautiful percheron that's 18 years old, about 16 hands tall, takes a rider, but looks like it had pulled carriage and did pulled carriages and done that type of work. So that horse is available, lot number 649. And then there's also a team of horses, lot 650, who's a 14-year-old Belgian gelding, 18 hands tall. He's a big guy. He's friends with lot number 651, trying to get these guys out and safe. And I wish nothing more than to be able to help these horses out, and hopefully being able to network them on this channel will help save them in some way, shape, or form. There's also a campaign for a horse that is going blind. He is, sorry, let me get to him. He's a draft, 15 to 20 years old, 16 hands tall-ish. He's a big, gentle giant. He has dapples all over him. He does ride and drive. He is going blind. He has blue spots in both eyes, but still can see shadows. And I wish I could save all these horses, but I am legitimately out of room in my barn. So I'm trying to network these guys to try to get them out and safe. So like I said, I'll put a link in the description below to the horses that still need to be rescued. I hope we can try to save these guys. Like I said, we did rescue the one that has an injury to her hip, and obviously she's just going to come here for retirement. I hope we can save some other ones. If anyone can network them on their Facebook, Instagram pages, TikTok, anything that you have, if we could try to network them and get them homes, that would be great. But this video is about the girl that I saved, so I will put some clips in here and her pictures from what I saw yesterday and why I decided that she needed to be saved and that I knew she wasn't going to get out without some help. So there is a GoFundMe page, I believe, started for the horse that is blind. There are other people trying to network these horses as well. If anyone has any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll try to keep up with all the comments today. So let's try to save these animals. And thanks so much for watching. And again, I truly appreciate everyone's support. And you know, starting this farm, we had no idea what it was going to be, and now it's growing to be something more than I ever imagined it could be. And if we can network horses and try to save some more, I mean, this is my goal. But thanks so much for watching, and next week I will put out Charlie's video. He is doing good. He's doing really good with his grazing muzzle, and all the other horses that are here are doing well. So Corey is going to pick up the new girl. We do need a name for her, so if anyone has any suggestions on names, we're definitely taking them all into consideration. So like I said, she's in Kemp, Texas right now, and excuse me. She's in Kemp, Texas right now, which is about 6 hours from here. So Corey's gonna go take a drive this weekend to go pick her up. So stay tuned, we'll have more videos on her and updates. She's gonna have to go to the vet and obviously be quarantined from the other horses for a couple weeks until we can make sure that she's not sick or anything like that. So stay tuned for updates on her as well. And again, thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate your support. Thanks. So this is the ad that I saw yesterday on Facebook for her. She is a senior horse. She's probably about 18 years old. Stands 17 hands tall, so she is a very big girl, and she used to pull carriages or equipment for the Amish. She's in pretty rough shape. She definitely needs to gain some weight, and she looks, from the videos that are posted, I'll have them in here in a second, she looks sore in her back left hip, so we're going to definitely get that looked at. I did send the videos to our vet, and she thinks that she possibly could be sore from traveling, but we're going to get her here and see how she's doing, and if her leg needs to be looked at for sure, we're going to get her taken care of. Our vet recommended that we start out feeding her slowly and not do anything too drastic, but her legs do look good, no swelling or anything like that. We are going to get the farrier here to give those a trim and get the dentist out here as well. Her teeth don't look too bad, but definitely want to have the dentist take a look at them. But we're going to get her here and get her ready for retirement. So these are the videos that were posted on the Facebook page as well. This is her walking. You'll see here in a second that she is limping on that back left hip a little bit. The vet said that might be from transport, or she might have tweaked it somehow, or just some arthritis just because of her age. But we're definitely going to get that looked at. And this is her with a rider on her. We're not going to use her for riding. Obviously, she's coming here strictly for retirement. And looks like she accepts a rider pretty well. But with that back hip, we're going to definitely not have her do anything. We're just going to get her well and get her on the road to recovery and enjoying retirement. But this is our new girl. She was just rescued from a kill pen. So we're super excited to have her here, and we're ready to get her on the road to recovery. So stay tuned for her updates and for her story and her life here now at Fletcher Farms Amarillo.